Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Buck West, the head football coach at Pinckney High School. How are you?
Doing well, Casey. How are you doing?
Doing well. I know obviously you've been on staff the last couple of years here, and I also know, of course, you are a prior alum. But what's it like going into your first season as the head coach?
I'm really excited. I've had a blast so far, and there's a huge buzz around the community. Everybody's pumped to get going on this 2025 campaign here.
So, coming in, obviously learning about all the things that, the X's and O's is one thing, but all the other stuff you have to do as a head coach. What has that been like just to deal with all the paperwork and all the other things that you didn't do as an assistant that you now have to do as a head coach?
Yeah, all the red tape, it is what it is, but I've had a smooth transition. I have a lot of great support staff between, Mr. Seidel, our new athletic director, and Courtney Buchanan. So I've been having a blast and just knowing all the ins and outs and what to change and what works well is it's been a pretty smooth transition for what I've been told. Being a young coach, everybody tells me, are you ready for all the headaches? But
Yeah. So what's the outlook for the Pirates this coming season? I know obviously, things didn't start off well last year, but you guys really started to come on as the season went along.
yeah, I think just kind of continue where we left off. Obviously, we got new names and faces at different positions, but we're gonna be prepared to be a successful Pinckney team as we can be. We got a lot of returning. All the preseason player rankings are coming out, and we expect a lot of things from our guys, and I know that they can handle it too.
For sure. So now it's time to talk about some of the names and the faces that people will some of the returners and some of the guys to watch for the Pirates this year.
Yeah. Where would you like to start?
Let's just start with maybe the offense, defense.
Yeah, so offensively, our obviously our quarterback Jack Raymond's coming back. This will be his second and a half season as starter. He came in week 4 or 5, his freshman year. He's gonna do a lot of great things. He's gonna pass my career yardage record at Pinckney here this season. I'm hoping that he breaks my single season record. Then we got Henry Tobby, starting running back, coming back. He's super explosive athlete, great kid. All my kids are great kids. So Max Barish and Prince Hayes will see some offensive time. We got like a lot of exciting new faces and returning faces from previous years that will come back for us at receiver. Um, Jeremiah Vanover, our starting center, has been a great leader this offseason. I expect him to take the reins along with Noah Todd. They're going to be a solid core to help rein in the rest of our offensive line. Uh, you know, we'll still figure out who exactly those faces are going to be, but we got some exciting sophomores like Reese Bruckner. We got a lot of good guys and a lot of kids that are excited to play this season. Tight end wise, be looking at Andrew Buchanan. He's a solid football player for us and works hard, doesn't leave anything left in the tank when he goes out there on Friday nights. And we'll have some reserves in the back due to the increasing numbers. We got some other people that are going to take on some roles, and we'll see how we progress this season. Defensively, we'll have to replace a couple of our starting safeties, but our two starting corners are returning, Prince Hayes and Max Barish. They're great ball players, great instinctive players, and they work well together. They're always hanging out together, always joking around together. It's really a good chemistry on the back end. We'll see some new safeties. We have our starter returning inside linebacker, Logan Ranowski. He's a He'll come at you 110 miles an hour. Great kid. And then Noah Todd is looking to see what he can do at the middle linebacker spot. Defensive line speaking, we're going to have a nice solid rotation out of all of our bigs. Try and keep our stamina up so that we can keep the best guys out there and kind of be a 1.5 platoon, 2 platoon unit. Uh, Edge pressure, obviously, we have to replace some good players right there, like Jacob Miner, who was he's a school sack record holder now. We're gonna try out some different bodies out there, like some Dane Smith, some Grady Ray. We're going to get a lot of guys out there and put them in the best positions here, going through camp and going through scrimmages, and we're going to see what the Pirate defense is going to be all about. But we're going to be about intensity. We're going to tackle well. We're going to tackle aggressively. We're just going to come out there and be ball players. Do what we do, stop them and make plays.
Yeah. All right. Now we've talked about the kids. Now let's talk about the upcoming schedule. Um, of course, starting off the season on the road at Owasso, September 5th at Tecumseh. First home game will be week 3, the 12th against Jackson. September 19th at Adrian, week 4, week 5 on the 26th, home against Ypsi Community. October 3rd, home against Ypsi Lincoln. October 10th at Chelsea. October 17th, home against Carrollton, and then finishing out the regular season on the road at Ann Arbor Pioneer. So, pretty good schedule. What is talk about what the conference is going to be like, and also Ypsi Lincoln is back
Yeah.
in your division.
So obviously our league is very football centric for the most part. Like everybody knows how, like everybody's coached well. It's a good league. We all work together pretty well, and we have some competitive games. Obviously, our shifting in our schedule is a little bit of a curveball, but I'm excited to get some more experience with Ypsi Lincoln and all the SEC white schools from a head coaching standpoint. Because when I played here, we were used to the KLAA, so I'm still kind of very much the newbie in this conference, but. And then our out of league opponents like Owasso looks like a solid program, very much similar to us. I'm excited. We have a good relationship with Carrollton in this short stint from a home that we've scheduled, and finishing off at Pioneer was kind of like a nice little treat at the end of the season because we'll be right by Michigan Stadium where I played in college. So I'm excited for this season. I'm excited for what it holds. I'm excited for the puzzle that'll be because we're the only one. We're probably the most secure at our starting quarterback spot, other than like Chelsea and some others. So we're going to see some interesting, different play styles probably than
Absolutely.
what we're used to last season.
Okay, so going into, the next couple weeks, what has this week been like just to, with the summer coming to an end last week and now just, do some conditioning. I know a lot of teams do a lot of things this week. What is going on at Pinckney this week for you guys?
On my end, getting ready for getting everybody's equipment issued and getting ready for camp, scripting how we want to do things, and then player wise, just staying healthy getting that last little bit of training on their own. They also get some time to relax and take their last vacations with their family before football takes over their August. Really, it's just, I like to call it the calm before the storm because you're not expected to do all the, you know, practices this week because you're going to have so much going through your head. And before you know it, it's going to be week 5, and then it's going to be week 7, week 9. And you're just like, wow, where'd everything go? So now it's just really enjoying that preseason hype. All the players are really excited and really just eager to get going.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Buck, thanks so much for the time as always, and best of luck this season.
Thanks, Casey. Always appreciate talking with you.